Hello everybody, Rel here, and this week we're going to be diving into wiring up your base with the new logic switches in No Man's Sky Beyond. There's a lot to cover in this video, so let's get right into it. First and foremost, wiring need not be a messy procedure. Rather than extending wires from your generators directly to your tech, you can click anywhere to lay down a wire even if it's not on an outlet. This lets you set up clean lines that go along walls or corners rather than directly through your base. And now that I've given away the most important tip in the first 30 seconds, let's talk switches. Switches are another new addition in Beyond that gives you additional control over your power grid. Though they operate in different ways, all you have to do to use one is connect your main power to one side of the switch, then hook up the other side to your tech. As for the types of switches, buttons and floor switches operate exactly as the equivalent do in Minecraft. Wall switches function just like in real life, cutting off the flow of power to a piece of tech unless you flick it on. The proximity sensor is something a bit more unique, and it's probably the best addition to the game. Walk near it to trigger the sensor, sending power to the connected system. It's extremely useful for reducing strain on your grid, especially if you use solar panels and batteries. You can, for example, put a sensor near a teleporter so that it only draws power when you walk near it. Finally, there's the inverter, and this one can be tricky to use. The basic principle behind it is that it reverses the flow of power so that on is off and off is on. Why would you want to do this? Well, let's go downstairs and I'll demonstrate. For most tech, it defaults to being on when power is connected. If you're setting up power doors, however, they default to being open, which means they close when you feed them power, whether you use a switch or not. The only way to have a proper automated door is with a proximity sensor and an inverter acting as a go-between. Let's check out the diagram. First, place the proximity sensor and power inverter. Connect your main grid power to the proximity sensor and the green, or right, side of the inverter. Connect the other side of the proximity sensor to the center outlet of the inverter. Finally, connect the red or left side of the inverter to whatever you're powering. Ta-da! Automated door. Of course, you can make much more complicated devices using inverters. However, because I'm not an electrical engineer, I'm not going to do that. For now, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button. Consider watching my Kingdom Hearts 3 Abridged series if you want to laugh, and I will see you in the next video.